I need you to dig into Travis Tanner. Find out where he's worked, where he's gone to school, what cases he's won.
Why, you thinking about starting a Wikipedia page for him?
I don't know anything about how this guy operates. Before I make a move, I need to know everything about how this guy operates.
Right, for his Wikipedia page.
You think the Mavericks didn't watch game film on LeBron before they played the Heat?
You're Harvey Specter. You don't need to watch game film.
Do you know who's watched more game film than anybody?
No, who?
Michael Jordan.
How do you know that?
You don't believe me? Let's call him.
You have Michael Jordan's phone number.
Yep.
If I hit this button right here, I call Michael Jordan?
It's kind of how a phone works. Speed dial 23.
I'm doing it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna ask him about baseball.
Do not ask him about baseball.
Yeah, wrong number. You're kidding me. Oh my God. Who are you?
Why?
Lewis, there was a witness.
I don't care. Tell me what you learned about Travis Tanner.
It's all in there. Travis Tanner went to Yale, undergrad in law, honors in both. He was a junior tennis champion.
Tennis. Just like Lewis.
Yeah, he played in college too.
Oh my God.
More importantly, he was the youngest senior partner at Clyde McPhee. This guy's record is off the charts.
Really?
He specializes in breaking class action lawsuits. Harris Tobacco, Bell Pesticide, Graftech Securities. He broke them all.
How come I've never heard of him?
Evidently, he doesn't like to take public credit. He stays off the radar. He avoids the press. I mean, I only found this stuff by looking through court records.
Now it makes sense.
What?
Why he thinks I know him. I know those other attorneys. He thinks they've told me about him.
They never did?
No.
Why not?
Because he beat them.
This guy's kind of a badass.
You want me to get you an autograph?
No, I'm just respecting our foe.
Foe?
It's from The Art of War. No.
No. Look, I need to know how those other cases are different from ours.
Well, those other cases were spread out geographically, economically, socially. Ours is in a single town, a single school with a single cluster of plaintiffs.
Okay, that's good.
That tennis-playing douchebag Travis Tanner's on the phone. You know I listen.
Travis, what can I do for you? Yeah, I'm happy to discuss the case on one condition. You're gonna meet me at Apple Creek High School. See you in an hour.
Why do you want to meet there?
Because that's ground zero, and I want the emotion of that school under my feet when I negotiate.
I thought you were against emotions.
I'm against having emotions, not against using them.
Yeah, it came as soon as I got the message.
Kenny? It's Harvey Specter. Was Travis Tanner here? I was just with him. He couldn't have beaten me by much.
Sweetie, why don't you go inside, okay, baby? No, it wasn't him. It was someone else. He wouldn't tell me his name. He said he was a Pearson Hardman, so I let him in.
Did he mention Tanner's name?
No, but it was obvious that's who he worked for. He said me and the other plaintiffs are going to get a settlement offer soon.
What else?
He said if we don't take it, that they're going to go after us. That they have dirt on everyone. He mentioned Eva Williams' arrest for public intoxication, or Bernie Rutherford's shoplifting arrest when he was in college.
It's criminal intimidation.
If they want to go after me, that's fine. I can handle it. But the others, I don't know if they can.
You have to stay strong, Kenny. You cave, everything falls apart. One more thing, what did this guy look like?
I don't know. He was average height, brown hair, brown eyes.
Thanks.
You start figuring out who this guy is?
No, we'll never find him.
How'd you know Tanner was going after Kenny?
Because if I was the type to go out of bounds, that's exactly what I'd do.
You're not?
No.
Huh. So what's our next move?
Calling in reinforcements.
What do you mean?
If Tanner sent a guy to intimidate Kenny, he's got something else up his sleeve, and I want to know what it is.
Oh, man.
What?
I think you guys are like two sides of the same coin.
What are you saying? He's another me? No one is another me.
You told Donna I was another you.
I never said that.
You said you were looking for another you, and then you hired me, so... See how that works? Logic.
Okay, as soon as we get inside, I need you to find every plaintiff you interviewed and tell them they're here under false pretenses.
Done.
Kenny's meeting us here. We need him to identify the man who came to see him, and we're gonna wait for that guy to approach any of our plaintiffs.
And if we connect that guy to Tanner, then we have him on criminal intimidation.
In Emerson Petroleum, we'll have no choice but to settle. Hey, Kenny, good to see you.
This is gonna be fun. You were right.
We called every one of them. You see the guy?
No.
Start looking.
Hey, wait a minute. Miss Williams, do you remember me? I'm Mike Ross from the office.
I remember you.
Do you mind if I ask you what you're doing here today?
We were invited to come and hear a settlement offer.
Really? Excuse me. He came here himself.
Big mistake. Sorry to ruin your little brunch, but I think you know damn well that you can't legally address my clients.
Hey, I just came for the juice. Pulp free. I know I can't talk to your clients directly, but thank God you're here, Harv. Because what I can do is I can talk to you. Harvey, Emerson Petroleum is offering $25,000 to each and every one of your clients. They don't take that. This trial stretches out for years. Cross-examinations will be brutal. You take our settlement, and this whole thing will be gone tomorrow. Now, if any of your clients want to get in touch with me, here's my number. Mr. Ross, Harvey.
Erase that number. You're not gonna get away with what you're doing, you know that, right?
What? I just addressed you with a raised voice. Sometimes my ears aren't so good. If other people heard me, I apologize, Harvey. I'm just glad you were smart enough to figure out I booked the Waldorf. I think I need to take this. I'm guessing it's one of your clients wanting to take my settlement offer. Hello.
Tanner, I'm coming after you. Oh, I got your number.
You wanted to talk? Talk.
I did. I want to put this competition aside. Call it a draw.
Tapping out, Harv?
This isn't about that. This is about real people. You make them a reasonable offer, I'll get them to take it.
Real people? You're standing there in a $12,000 suit asking me not to do my job. You care so much about those real people, I suggest you give them your lunch money, but don't ask me for mine.
Vanessa, I'm gonna need that wiretap after all.
Harvey, I'm gonna do you a favor. Why don't you tell Mike Ross to take a hike?
He can stay.
Okay.
You see, 95 of your plaintiffs have already called me about the settlement. It's a matter of time before the rest of them see the light. I win.
I don't know the last time you checked, but as of this morning, all 200 of my plaintiffs are staying with me.
Bullshit.
I got them in advance against their settlement.
No finance company in their right mind will back your suit.
I don't know if they taught you math at Yale, but that's $5 million. $25,000 a plaintiff. Exactly what you tried to buy them off for.
You know what this means? I'm gonna hammer them all one by one, break them down, and it's gonna get ugly.
No, you're not.
What the hell is that?
It's a conversation between you and Emerson Petroleum, discussing how you sent a man to intimidate Kenny Verdasco. Take a listen. Don't worry, it's not gonna give you cancer.
No matter what that is, it's not admissible. Unless, of course, you had a warrant, which you didn't.
Showed up on my doorstep. And I declared that in this affidavit, which I'm about to send to court.
So you're gonna perjure yourself just to win this case?
No, I'm not gonna perjure myself. Even if I were, it wouldn't be just to win this case. It'd be to get your ass thrown in jail. See, you have power of attorney, and you're gonna accept this settlement. $2 million a plaintiff. You're gonna take it. And you and that shit-eating grin are gonna fly back to Boston and never come back to my town again.
You can use mine.
Told you I'd get his autograph.